What's the word? What's the word? What's the mother word, man? Tap in, bro. Today we here to talk about another NBA dad who got swept under the rug. Who even knew Kevin Durant looked just like his daddy? Y'all get in here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Do that for your boy. Do that for your boy. Now, with the recent podcast of, what's the ball daddy? The ball father. God, man, I be forgetting these boys' name. But Jayson Tatum dad was on there. Dwayne Wade daddy was on there, and we also had Jaylen Brown daddy on there. And they were on there voicing their opinion about how the fathers get swept under the rug in the NBA, and the mothers pretty much are put on the pedestal. While we don't know the backstories behind a lot of these stories and why this is that. At the end of the day, if the father is there, they deserve some credibility. I mean, some credit. You feel me? Now, Kevin Durant is one of those ones, bro, that I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I ain't never even seen this man daddy until this picture surfaced recently after these everything popped up about these daddies complaining about how the NBA treat them and stuff like that. And bro, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was just a little taken back. I was like, bro, from everything Kevin Durant say about his mama, bro, I just thought he came from a single parent household. Like, and don't get me wrong, I guess that is what he came from. But I just thought Kinfolk didn't know his daddy because I never really heard him talk about his daddy. Now, from what I saw, what I went and did my little research on, you feel me, had to go get my little 1-2 on some information, you feel me? Now, it seems that early on in Kevin Durant's life that his dad left around when he was 1 years old. Now, what happened, what transpired, I do not know. I cannot attest to none of it. You feel me? It didn't go that deep into it, but we gonna move on. You feel me? Now, it said that around the age of 12 or 13 or something like that, he re-entered Kevin Durant's life. And around that time, I guess he apologized, for what he had been doing. Clearly, he saw some wrong in what he was doing. That's a great man to come back and admit that, I messed up and did this and that. You feel me? And now I'm trying to make amends for what I did. You feel me? Now, if he was a fucked up daddy back in the day, he was a fucked up daddy. We not giving credit to no fucked up daddies. You feel me? And just because someone is present, don't mean that they're a great parent either. But not being there at all, you ain't even trying. Oh, big dog, yeah, you is what you is. Now, like I said, I do not know what happened in that situation. Only the people that's close to that situation know. I only can go what was on the internet. You feel me? And said that when he got back in contact with them, that you feel me, from then on he pretty much never left KD's side. You feel me? He pretty much was traveling with him as a teenager, go play basketball, helped him with business decisions as he got closer to the NBA, and also was one of the leading voices that told him to do what he wanted to do when it came to the Golden State decision. So we need to get on Kevin Durant daddy ass for him going to Golden State. Y'all, we don't even need to hate Kevin Durant. We need to get on his daddy ass. You feel me? They look alike, so we can hate him. You feel me? Let's go ahead and get on his ass. But now, all jokes aside, man, the picture surfaced, bro. And man, he looked just like his damn daddy, bro. Like, it was crazy, bro. Like, it said that while Kevin Durant, you feel me, forgave him for the early years, where he wasn't there, it said that now, he made a public apology or something like that and wrote a letter to KD. And people out here saying that, he trying to do this and that, you feel me, like trying to get money from him. But, if that apology came later, you feel me, and he was already there back in the picture since he was 13 or 14, the people close to the situation know that got to be something farthest from the truth. Now, at 13 or 14, I don't know where Kevin Durant was ranked as an NBA player, as a basketball player, and I don't know what he was doing, you feel me, but he been back since then, so you can't say since he wrote the letter that's when he came back in Kevin Durant's life. No, they saying Kinfolk popped back up when he was 12, 13 and been helping, everything in between since then. So, said that Kevin Durant, has great admiration for the man, you feel me, and he loved, his dad. But it's just one of those stories that we never get to hear about. And it's a great redemption story to talk about, you feel me. I think it's one of those things that would inspire dads out here, you feel me, to go out here and reconcile, with some of their kids, bro, that they have an estranged relationship with, just to, show them, hey, I did it, you feel me, you can go out here and do it. So I think while you know, a lot of times these stories are swept under the rug. You know, we kind of need to put them in the spotlight so we can inspire people in our community, you know, to go out here and, you know, aspire to be like these fathers. You feel me? So, you know, hey, and shout out to Boosie for hosting his father's event at his crib. You know, we got to give credit where it's due, you know, because us fathers matter too, regardless of what they say, man. Now, y'all get down in the comments and let me know something, man. Did y'all know about Kevin Durant daddy, or did y'all think it was just him and his mama? Or am I tripping? I'm just the only one that didn't know. Y'all let me know, man. And until then, I holla.